Hi guys, how are you doing today? Today I just would like to talk about Genshin and why Genshin is just the same as any other game, whatever genre, shooter, RPG, fighting game, MOBA, single player, adventure, whatever game. Because why? Well, first I would like to apologize. Very low quality of my videos, especially the audio. Well, I need to spend $1,000 at least to make a back extension for my house, for a kitchen extension, and half of the back extension will be like maybe a recording studio soundproof equipment with soundproof whatever. So even though I have the $1,000 now, I still have to wait for the people who will build it, whatever you call it. We call it carpenters here in our country. Carpenter. I still need to wait for them for when they will be available, and I still have to process that with my subdivision office. So I have to get the plans approved, the blueprints, whatever, the permits, whatever. It's gonna take them some time. Okay, so back to the topic. Sorry, I just had to get that out of the way. Well, it's just the same, you know. Example, it got me thinking tonight. Example, I was back like 10 years ago. I was playing, I think 10 years ago, college. I was playing Dota 2. And I on Steam, I have, I think hours logged on to Dota 2 is like 1,000, and that's just on one account. That's like 1,000 plus hours of gameplay. So here's what I mean. So even though that game has been going on for a decade, and maybe Genshin will as well, Dota 2 even has more content than Genshin because new characters are added sometimes. I don't know. Some buffs, new items, fixes, nerfs, whatever, adjustments, and while there's a lot more content in Dota 2 or unlimited content because it's a PvP game, it's a MOBA 5 versus 5 game. You can play with random people, you can play with your team, with your friends. I used to play with my friends all day, just Dota 2. So but I don't play that anymore, even though it's unlimited content PvP, you know, because that's what people also, that's just what relate a bit. People want Genshin to have PvP so that they'll have more content, but in the end, so I've been playing for Genshin for more than a year. I've started like on the Clee banner. So I think I can feel that I'm really burnt out. So I'm really at my limit. Having Ayato will not getting Ayato will not make it better. New areas will not make it better. So like maybe like in Honkai, new story will not make it better. You know, because it's just like example. For just the story alone, you know, like Naruto's like how many episodes? Hundreds of episodes. So I had to stop watching Naruto for years, and then I just got back to it like maybe 5 years ago or 6 years ago, and I was like in the Shippuden and during the Jinchuriki battles with Madara. So I stopped like before that, the Great Ninja War, and even though I came back, when I came back watching Naruto, I still it's like hundreds of episodes. So it was really like wow, it's really exhausting it's just exhausting, you know, like Game of Thrones for 10 years. Even though something great, it's exhausting as well. That's why the Game of Thrones has to come to an end, even though no matter how bad the end was, because everything has to come to an end, you know, and we can't really always tell or expect that something will end perfectly or good or decently or acceptably. So it's really time. Maybe it's time to quit Genshin, you know. It is what it is. So Well, that's for some people who want to quit, you know. But yeah, so where was I? Yes, it's just the same as any other game, you know. Uh, I love Tekken. I've been playing since Tekken 3. Well, I played since Tekken 1, but I only got interested with it when it got to Tekken 3 because the lightning fast gameplay. Because the gameplay was lightning fast with Tekken 3. So I also love Street Fighter, but I don't play them anymore. I don't play fighting games anymore. I tried playing. Well, I quit when Tekken Tag 2 came out. I think Tekken 6 or maybe. Yes, it was Tekken 6. I quit playing Tekken 6. No. I can't remember. Maybe it was Tekken Tag 2 that I quit like Tekken for maybe like more than 5 years, then went back to Tekken 7 and then quit again for a couple of years, and I tried playing it again maybe 1 year or two now. I don't know. Tried playing it again like a couple of weeks ago online, but could only found like one challenger and then no more. So see, you know, even though there will be like still challengers, I will still be burnt out, and I think new content and new challenges. I mean, it's the same thing, you know. No matter how good it is, you've been doing it for like decades. So for a game, for a game maybe for other things, yeah, I think it could relate to other things. You know, I've been doing martial arts all my life, so but like maybe it's been a couple of years now since I'm not doing it seriously. So I've gotten fat. So yeah, so things come to an end. So well, the best thing to do is just stop doing them. You know, you can't force yourself or force the game or force whatever it is to be something that it's not. You know, because example, if it's not a game, it won't change. You know, you've got burnout, martial arts or music or whatever art, whatever hobby. The thing will not change. The game maybe can change, but Genshin won't change. You know, there will be no PvP in Genshin. They really have no plans of giving us like more content, enjoyable content to play, more rewarding content to play, or more incentive to play co-op. They really don't care, you know. They don't care about us. They only care about the money they will get from players who who like who like whales, who like to play alone and spend some money on some nice stuff, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars on some stuff that normal people who don't have tons of money can have. So that's why most people whale. Some of the people maybe not all, but I think for me, I think most people just whale because well, they can afford to. There are various reasons, but one maybe not the most reason, top reason, or maybe I think the reason that we could highlight is because just like what Valk Genshin content creator said, he whales because he also maybe one of the reason he whales because he can have things that me we can have, normal people cannot have. So people who cannot whale cannot have. So well, I can whale if I wanted to. I spent $500 on Ayaka, and I think I'm running like $1,000 or more now in this game for more than a year. But I'm not gonna be whaling because it's not really worth it. At least I tried it. It's not really worth it, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. And well, at least before I die, I can say I crossed out on my bucket list. I tried whaling on Genshin once in my life, you know. But it's not that I'm not really that angry about it because anyway I earn money from Genshin back anyway, more than the $500 a bit. You see, well, if you get what I mean, well, if you feel if you feel the way I do as well, comment down below. Well, I'll keep the video short, so I guess that's it. So everything comes to an end. So I like Mario games. I stopped playing Mario games. I love Sonic games. I stopped playing Sonic games. For been playing them for decades. I love Zelda, but I stopped playing Zelda. So I love anime, but I stopped watching anime for a decade now. There's no new anime that catches me now. Maybe I'm just getting old. The only thing I watch is Kamen Rider, but I watch it sparingly, and I think I'm only like 3 or 4 or a couple of series, 5 series left that I haven't watched, or maybe 6. But yeah, this will not run out of Kamen Rider. Well, you know what I mean. So well, it is what it is. So all good things come to an end, and yeah, so at least we experience Genshin and how good it is. See you in the next video.